Peace and love is the host of YYZ Hilightz, Jamal Williams, and I'm here live on location with a man that is a history maker, right? The whole month of February, usually we acknowledge Black History Month, and here on YYZ Hilightz, we're acknowledging history makers right now in the present. So I'm here with Julius Osam. He's the man that founded A.I.M, African Invasion Movement, Ghana Mixtapes, and we're here for a live showcase, a Canadian premiere. Where did it originally start? Like, where did you start out doing what it is that you're doing tonight?
Well, everything started from Ghana. That's where I'm from, Accra, and migrated to Canada. And the vision I had from Ghana, from working on a radio station and Ghana Mixtape, I knew there was room to improve and expand and get people to know more about the African music scene. So we had to bring it out here and just spreading the word.
You were recently endorsed by an internationally known African artist, right? If you could drop any names here. I heard A.I.M actually endorsed the movement and what you guys are doing.
Exactly. I mean, with A.I.M, been working with him for the past 8 years, for his clothing line. And then we also started Convict Music Africa, which I'm the A&R of.
Wow.
So I'm responsible for finding talent, right?
Okay.
For the label. So the first talent that we picked was Sarkodie, who's now like, the Jay-Z of Africa right now. So that's done. We're moving on to different things. We just had a concert in Ghana about 2 months ago.
Okay.
So that's where, we spoke about A.I.M. It's like, let's do this, and then it was on. That's the biggest thing, because he's championing the cause of Africa worldwide. And now when we say Africa, we're just bridging the gap between Africans from the motherland and Africans in the diaspora. Bridging the gap, bringing all us together.
Tell me a little more about the African Invasion Movement, man, because you guys do some big things. Tell me a little more about it.
So the movement is a collective of top-shelf African artists across the world in different cities. So we have Toronto, New York, Chicago, London, about 36 cities. We're trying to hit every major city across the whole world.
Okay.
And every city you go to in the world, there are Africans there.
Yes.
And they're trying to push their own music by themselves. So A.I.M is just to bring everybody together, be a force, and move forward.
Talk about some of the artists that you're featuring tonight.
Some of the artists we have. Kobina Akwa Harrison, who's been doing this thing in the community for a long time. We have A.I.M, who's a choreographer, dancer, instructor. She brings her energy and is impacting, making her own moves through music and dance. Fusing Azonto, that's one of the biggest dance crazes in the world right now. Fusing that with soca reggae. That's you're gonna see that tonight.
Okay.
So that's happening, and then we have. Neza, who's also doing a thing. We have a poet by the name, he's a young guy, going by Mustafa, who's doing his thing as well. We have JD Era coming through. I want to say congratulations to Juno nominated Kid. He's also coming through. We have DJ Nana, we have Pavina Mafia, Yinka Faraday and the African Beat. I mean, it's a collective, it's all the top-notch African artists in the city. This is just the first one we're putting together.
Okay.
There's more coming, and we want to let Canada or North America know that, it's not just about the rock, it's not about the reggae, it's about, where the source is. All the music started from Africa.
Came from Africa.
Proceeds for tonight's showcase is going to a not-for-profit called World Readers.
Okay.
So World Readers is a not-for-profit that's actually helping eradicate illiteracy in Africa. Okay. So they're helping school kids with e-readers, right? So now we're trying to level the playing field for all the African kids and those, outside Africa, and giving them the tools they need to compete. So I mean, e-readers, smartphones are all over the place now. So now these guys are making sure donations go towards getting e-readers to send to the villages. So now a village kid getting a chance to come to the big city does not have that shock. Oh my God, what's this? So right from jump, because that's what it is. I believe in the future of Africa, and then the kids are the future. So we got to start empowering them right from jump. So that's what we're actually working together with this not-for-profit to get things out there for them.
Introduce yourself and the name of your crew.
My name is AC Mensa, and we are the Black Stars.
The Black Stars. Okay, so how would you describe your style and the type of dance that you guys do?
Basically, my mandate, I guess, for the group is really just pushing an African fusion with whatever we can put it with. So whether it be a dance hall, jazz, contemporary, just fusing a zonto, like there's different styles, but the traditional African vocabulary is basically what we do.
This is really dope, but I'm looking at the diversity within your crew.
Yes.
There the obvious diversity within the crew, Nas. Right? How do you get linked up with these guys, man, doing what you're doing right now today?
At first it was kind of hard, it's like getting used to the actual vibe of it.
Yeah.
But then the energy's awesome. Like we have a lot more guys in it, so once you start feeding off of each other, the energy on stage, it becomes phenomenal to watch.
We are based out of a studio called Joy of Dance Center.
Okay.
This is our home for the Black Stars, Artists in Motion, Original Gentlemen, Urban S. There's a lot of local talent that is housed out of that studio. Amazing woman Jennifer Jones. Joy of Dance Center is where you will find us. But yes, she is the woman that is allowing us to be able to look through our art.
How would you say Black Stars is making history within the city of Toronto with what you guys do?
For me, Black Stars is making history, actually history around the world, I have to say, because nobody is really fusing African with the other styles in the way that we are doing it. I'm fortunate enough to do traditional African professionally, but then at the exact same time to do contemporary styles like hip hop, contemporary, burlesque, a lot of different styles on a professional level as well. So I basically fuse both of them together, and that's how I was able to get that. So I get a mix of both worlds, the spiritual factor that African can give you, and then the real professional look and style of what you can get with the other styles as well.
Tell me a little more about A.I.M to Impact.
A.I.M to Impact is a not-for-profit side of the business.
Okay.
Also, this is taking on social initiatives, like for example, there's so much negative stuff going on.
Yeah.
So we want to impact our communities, global communities, with positive stuff.
Okay.
So A.I.M to Impact, we just started a thing called it's a bullying campaign where we're going to go to all the schools in Toronto.
Wow.
Right? And start an anti-bullying campaign called A.I.M against bullying.
Okay.
And we're going to do A.I.M against hunger, A.I.M against malaria, any negative thing that's affecting our communities. Our aim is to help bring more light to it, get more people involved, because there's strength in numbers.
Yes.
So when that strength comes together, we're able to make an impact and eradicate those things. So we can build a positive environment so our kids can have some place to flourish and be who they're supposed to be. From Africa, where I'm from, we have the village system where you need somebody to help you with what. You can just reach out from that network and go from that and get the best. So there's nothing is lacking. So that's the aim, and we call it motherland certified at the end of the day. I mean, you cannot get that seal if you're not bringing your A game on.
Wow.
So for
motherland certified.
For you to be motherland certified, you got to be on top of your game, or aspire to be on top of your game. You can get that seal.
I love that.
So that's what it is.
I love that.
We're working on the African Music Week. Okay, that's the first of its kind happening in the city during May, just before the Canadian Music Week.
Wow.
So that's coming as well. Giving you a sneak peek of what to expect.
Exclusives.
And we have some real African artists or personalities around the world that are going to be featured here as well.
Love it.
So that's like just a sneak peek. There's going to be some festivals. We also have my friend Peter, who just became the president of Music Africa.
Okay.
So they're the organizers of Planet Africa, right? AfriFest. So we're going to be working together as a team, to move forward to champion the cause of not just Africa, but also making an impact in our society.
You're bringing tools and assets that the community needs within Africa and mobilizing throughout the world to just be better as a nation, as a people, and it's a lifestyle, it's a clothing that we're branding. Like, we're appreciative.
Thank you so much.
Jules, we are appreciative of what it is that you're doing, so we had to come out here and see what you're doing firsthand. Thank you for giving us the invite, and we keep following your movement. I let Toronto know what's happening, not only in the African community, but within Toronto, and people like Jules highlighting us.
One more thing, give me that handshake again. So back home, we go like this, and then you snap, okay? You bring it like that, and then you snap. No?
Let's do it again.
Yeah, you come like that, and then you snap. No?
Okay.
Keep your tongue together.
Right? And
there you
snap.
go. So the louder it is, it tells how mature you are. Alright? So just tell you something.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
You go like that, and then there you go. Yes, that's what it is. So it shows maturity, but how loud it sounds.
That's powerful.
What it is.
That's powerful.
My name is A.C. Mensa. This is
Nasri Volkoveski, but I go by Nas.
This is Percy Ananigomkor.
This is Jules representing the African Invasion Movement, A.I.M.
You can find us here, YYZ exclusive. This is an exclusive for you right now.
And this is a YYZ Highlight exclusive.